Alright, so we're gonna do video number 3, permissions. We're saying if Marshmallow and Bob, then we need to ask for permissions. And also don't forget the manifest file. Manifest file. So we go to manifest file actually first and see what we have. So we got the manifest file right there. And we see that already have permission. The access course or find location permission are not required to use Google Maps Android API version 2, but you must specify either course or find location permissions for the My Location functionality. So basically, you only need find location. But we're gonna include the other one just in case. Use as permission, and then also choose course location. So make sure you have that there, at least find location, and then go to activity maps, and here on create, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna check the version. So if build version SDK int, version number is greater than or equal to build version codes M, which is Marshmallow, then what do we do? Well, we need to request location permissions. Location permission. So check, or not request, check. Check location permission. So this function does not exist. So we need to right click on it and generate. Oh, no, no, no. Alt enter and create. So it creates and a check location permission. And we're gonna make it a boolean. And this one is kind of confusing, but let's work through it. So if context compat checks self permission, this manifest, this, remember what you put in the manifest file? Permission, remember access find location. We'll just check for access find location. Is not equal to package manager permission granted. What do we do if it's not granted? And then we say, alright, then if activity compat should request permission rationale, this manifest permission access find location. What do we do if it should request it? Well, request it. Activity compat request permission this, and then the permission we put in a string array, new string, and with just one item, which is manifest permission access find location. And then we also need a code. We usually create a code, public static final int request location or location request code equals 99. Just an arbitrary value. So, and we pass here the location request code. So we request permission. Should show request permission. And then I don't understand this one very well, but they say else do the same thing. I don't know. Copy it and paste it. Alright. And then we're going to return false. And then here we're going to return else return true. So on create we check for the version. If it's a higher version, then we check location permission. So this one runs. Now this one has a callback. So when it comes back, I'm going to create the callback function on request permission result. So I'm going to highlight the activity name, Control Shift A, and type in override methods, and then just type in on request permission result. So it's nice because it adds this thing for us. And this we have a switch request code case location request code. And what do we do here? Well, we do some initialization, and then we say, okay, if so we're gonna have a client right here. And then say, okay, so when after the permission is asked, and if client is not equal to or is equal to null, then well, build me a new client. Build Google APA client. So just build me a client. Build me a client, and then map set my location enable equals true. So this is what it's saying. This is okay. If when you ask permission, we're gonna need a client to connect and start the tracking. So if that hasn't been created, go ahead and create one. So we're gonna implement this one later. And then do something very dangerous. Map set my location enable. So this one, when you do something like dangerous or weird, Android Studio say, hey, you gotta check your permissions. So basically, what we do is we check that we have permission to access the location. So we do a permission check. If context one check self permission, this manifest permission, and the file location is equal to package manager permission granted. Then we can go ahead and enable my location. So it's like a double check on the permissions. And so that's it for now. It's okay. We're gonna request permission, and then once we request the permission on the callback function, we're gonna build a client. Okay, we don't have this function yet, and then we're gonna set my location enabled to true. All right. So in my next video, I'm gonna build the client. I'm gonna connect the client, and I am going to request location updates. So thanks for watching.